Hey, what's going on everybody? ProdigalLion here, and in today's video I wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about Amy Hennig. Now, if for some reason you don't know who Amy Hennig is, she was the creator basically of the Uncharted series by Naughty Dog, and then most recently she was working at EA Visceral Games on the new Star Wars project. Now, as you guys know, last year EA actually shut down Visceral Games, and so that really left Amy Hennig's project in doubt, and everybody was speculating what was going to happen to the whole Star Wars project and if it's still going to even continue. And as of today, we still don't know exactly what's going to happen with the Star Wars game that she was working on, but as of today, it is definitive that she is no longer a part of the project, and she has in fact actually moved on and started her own independent studio, and she's been playing around with some ideas of different types of games, including virtual reality. Now, this does make me really happy for her because I really like Amy Hennig, and I have felt really bad for her, honestly, because, okay, first of all, I really like her because she, honestly, I would say she's probably the reason I am so hardcore into gaming. Like, I've always loved video games and multiplayer games, but her and her creation of the Uncharted series is probably the reason I'm so big on narratives and storytelling, not only in video games, but just in general. I've played all types of good games, including great narratives, but there is nothing that ever beat the passion and the feeling I had for the Uncharted series. And I mean, like, even The Last of Us. I know The Last of Us was made by Naughty Dog as well, and like, it's still definitely, and for sure in my top 3 favorite games, there is just nothing that will ever pass the feeling that I had with Uncharted and its characters. And I know Uncharted 4 wasn't actually really written by her, but still, she's the one who created the characters and was the main part of the first 3. Now, this is why I'm really happy to hear about Amy Hennig starting her own independent studio, because I felt really bad for her, and I was wondering what she was going to be up to, because, I mean, think about it. It's 2018, and she hasn't actually... She's had 2 projects that she's worked on and spent considerate amount of time on, that have been canceled on her. Okay, as you guys know, she originally was the one who was working on Uncharted 4, wrote most of the script, wrote most of the locations. They did a ton of shooting with it, and then suddenly Naughty Dog booted her out. We still don't know exactly why that happened, but long story short, they booted her out, and then she moved on to EA and worked on the Visceral Games Star Wars game, and sure enough, that they worked on that for a year, maybe 2 years, and then boom, they shut down the studio. So 2 projects back to back that Amy Hennig spent so much time on, and then no one even gets to see her real work. Which, granted, a lot of the things that she did do for Uncharted 4 did stay in the game, but ultimately it wasn't her game. And keep in mind, the Uncharted for the PS4 was first announced back in November of 2013, and by that point, the game had probably already at least been in development for probably roughly a year. So, the game first gets announced in 2013, and then here it is in 2018, and we still have not seen anything from Amy Hennig. So, she has been on a 5 to 6 year span, roughly, of games that she's worked on that have gotten canceled on her. Pretty much anybody who's in the Uncharted community has really felt for Amy when we found out Visceral Games shut down, and we were hoping that she was going to be okay. We were wondering what she was going to do next. And I'm just really glad to hear that she's finally doing something, and it's also really good to see that she's doing something in an independent studio. That way, she's not going to have to worry about possibly getting fired, or not even getting fired, but just having something happen to her project. Because pretty much, she's going to be the one who's in control with it, and odds are whatever she starts working on next will be released. And also another thing is, Hennig says that while there are no hard feelings with EA, she hasn't worked with them since January. I mean, that's crazy. It's actually been a while since she's worked with them. So I'm kind of surprised we're actually just now hearing about this. Maybe she just took a little bit of time off, took some time to herself. Maybe this whole independent studio thing is just really recently starting to come to fruition. Even though I'm excited to see what she's working on next, it's probably going to be a while before we actually get to see anything of it. So, I mean, I hope that she stays motivated. I hope that she stays on top of whatever she's working on. And I really hope that her next game pays off. And I for sure am going to buy it. I don't know if it's going to come out in virtual reality, if it'll come out early enough to be on PS4, or if it'll be on Xbox or something like that. You never know. It could be mobile. You never know. I doubt it would be mobile. I'm just throwing examples out there. But odds are, whatever game she's working on will probably come out in the next generation of consoles. I mean, it's possible it could come out like PS4, but I have a stronger feeling it'll be out on the next generation of consoles, probably like early on. Well, that's it for this video, guys. I just wanted to go ahead and talk about this a little bit because I just found this out today. I seen it on Twitter, and just wanted to make a video on it. So I'm really happy for Amy. I really hope things continue to go well for her, and I'm, like I said, excited to see what she comes up with for her next game. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time.